Can you hear me now? I think you should be able to hear me now because the microphone is apparently working. Yes, good. Sorry about that. Such a pro. I went on to the settings and the audio and it's the microphone and it said troubleshooting. I thought, oh, here we go, something's wrong with it. And it just said microphone muted and we fixed it by unmuting it. So why it was muted, because it wasn't muted on OBS because I'm not that thick.
Yeah, but that's why that I wondered why that key wasn't doing anything.
Very strange. But hello, how are you? Who have we got here? Let me scroll back up the chat. Obviously Lou's here. Hello Lou. And thank you Lard for the raid. I'm really sorry I couldn't thank you before. And Femfox and Gav. Mutant J. Hello. How are you all? Are you well? Right. It's just me streaming today because...
I'm going to get out your way because I'm going to breathe on you.
Because Gavin is a poorly Gavin. He keeps coughing and snotting and he didn't think you guys would like to listen to that down the microphone,
I'm
really.
not hungover as...
He's not hungover.
As shocking as that may sound.
He's really not.
See you all later. I'll be on the stream.
A wild beardless Woody appears.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Beardless?
I didn't know Woody had a beard, to be honest. But obviously he doesn't anymore. But Woody! I forgot. Oh, I'm all stressed out now. The stupid. Oh, you know when you just don't realise what the problem is. Right, how are the sound levels? Am I too loud? Because that is occasionally going near the red. So am I too loud? I know there's nothing to actually listen to. If I give you something to listen to.
How might I be of service?
Like, in comparison, how the sound. Did you change your follow alert? Yeah, I've changed everything. Changed it all. Mrs. Woody complained yesterday, so off it came. Wow. Right, how's the sound? I don't want to deafen you. I know I'm loud. Actually, if I sit back, that's probably how loud it'll be. But you can hear me okay. Well, anyway, I can change that in a minute anyway if you can't hear me okay. Right, we thought, seeing as it's just me doing the stream, because Gavin is a poorly little Gavin, I would attempt to maybe try and teach you how to play Gwent. So we've loaded a previous save that we have finished, hence why you are just looking at this bloke rather than loading the game, because we didn't want any spoilers. Sounds very good, brilliant. We didn't want any spoilers because obviously it's end game stuff, you know. So this is actually BB. I can't remember what BB stands for. It's not Brown Pants Bandicoot, before you say. And we've got the full Gwent deck, so I can attempt, maybe,
for a few rounds of Gwent
to try and get you to understand Gwent. Maybe.
May the best
Possibly.
man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Right, we'll start Northern Realms because that is the basic one that you start with.
Would you prefer I use my
Strongest deck or a weaker one? We'll go middle of the road.
Maybe a moderately strong deck. That should be fair.
At your service. Well then,
Let us play. Right. This may be slightly spoilery because obviously I've got all of the hero cards, but you know. Right. Probably the first thing to do is to go through the cards. You have obviously close combat unit cards with sword. They are the front row cards. Ranged unit with a bow and arrow, middle range. Lou! You crazy fool! Thank you so much, you crazy bugger. Oh, bloody hell, I've got to charge the laptop up, hang on. Oh my goodness me, I don't even know where the charger is. Oh, what an absolute shambles. I don't know if you can still hear me. I'm looking for the charger. Oh, there it is. Right, let me just plug this in. It's going well. It is going well. You're only here for the shambles. Well, it's a bloody good job, mate. It is a bloody good job. Oh, dear. Can't even get the extension lead. Trouble is, because we've had little kiddies here last night, we've had to put everything away, all the wires and everything. We've had to hide. So, oh, God. Here we go. Plug that in. Right. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. There we go. Right. Oh dear. Right, what have I missed? Hey Alex, how you doing? Discord's a bit late. Well, Discord's rude, mate. Right, anyway. Shambles averted for now. Right, ranged unit cards, middle row cards, siege unit cards, back row cards. Actually, it's probably better to show you on this side because I've got them all. Hero cards are cards. She went offline. Oh yeah, I went offline. Yeah, no, Gav was ill yesterday a bit. I think he called it off his work, mate. Hero cards are cards that cannot be affected by anything. Any weather cards or anything. Weather cards, you have the Biting Frost, which puts the Biting Frost is for the front row, the Fog is for the middle row, the Rain is for the back row, and it makes every card worth 1 on whichever row it's placed. And then you've got special cards, things like your Scorch, which gets rid of the highest value on the plain... Oh, what's the word? Don't know. Gets rid of the highest value card that's been played. A Horn doubles the entire row. Clear Weather obviously gets rid of any weather effects, and a Decoy. You can pick up a card and bring it back to your hand. But it's probably easier if I just start playing. Hang on a minute. I didn't... Oh dear me. We always use Northern Realms. That's weird. I obviously wasn't on this save. Hang on. Oh, yes, I was. Put him in my deck. Put him in as well. Right. I'm going to start the game. Right. The basic idea... Hang on, let me do this. Wait a minute. I'll get organised in a minute. Right. The basic idea of the game is to have more value. Or aces low or high. Don't even start, Woody. The basic idea of the game is to have more value on your side of the board than the other side. And obviously each card's got a value. Like all these, that card that I've highlighted, obviously that's a 6 for the back row. That's a 6 for the middle row. That's a 6 for the front row. They are just standard value cards that can be affected by weather, Scorch. Jacks are worth 10, Kings are worth 3. Stop being rude, Gavin. They're just standard value cards. This card means that you can pick up a card from your discard pile, which is that pile, which obviously we haven't got anything in yet because obviously we haven't discarded anything. these cards with the handshake, if you have two of them the same, and you lay both of them, it doubles the value of them. It's like, I don't know what the handshake thing is all about. Is this like snap? No. So if I just start playing one, I haven't really got a very good hand to show you, really. That's a spy card, which, because it's got the eye on it, and I'm going to pick that up with a decoy. You can pick up anything apart from hero cards. So I'm going to pick that up. Naughty Gav is here today. He's always here, mate. So they've picked up that card for some reason. That kind of tells me that they're going to throw the round, because that's a bit odd to just pick up a normal card. Jenna! Hello! So I'm going to lay this spy card, because when you lay that, you pick up an extra 2 cards. Which I got that, which is just a standard value of 4 for the middle row. And I got that, which is a good one, because obviously they go together. So if you lay both of them, they'll be worth 8 each. I hope you're following. Are you following me so far? Because I feel like I'm talking a load of shite. So at the moment, they've passed the first round on 4, which seems a bit odd. And obviously I've got 2. So spy cards are played on the opponent's side, but everything else is on your side. Yeah, everything else in my hand, yes, is on my side. You lay the spy card on your opponent's. It's like giving them a card, and then you get 2. So at the moment, I'm obviously losing this round. But because I know that Northern Realms, if you win a round, you pick up another card. I want to win this round, obviously, so I get another card. So you need to win it by... Obviously, I need to have at least 5 in total to win that round. So obviously, I haven't got a 3. So I'm just going to lay this 4, because that is just a standard low value card. So it's not really that good a card, really. So I'm just going to lay that. So obviously I'm winning 6-4. So I'm going to pass the round. So I won that one, and I'm going to get another card. But that's only because I'm using the Northern Realms. That is a brilliant card that I've just picked up. Because if we look at that, destroy your enemy's strongest close combat units, which is the front row, if the combined strength of the front row is 10 or more. What determines when the round ends? I ended the round because I was winning, so I ended it. You can end it whenever you like. That card is a very good card. It is essentially a Scorch card. So say if they had 2 5s in their front row, because it's 10 or more, I could lay that and it would scorch both 5s. If they had a 6 and a 4, I could lay that because it's still 10, but it would only scorch the 6. But obviously I'm not going to lay that because it would be a total waste of a scorch card. So you can always just end when you're ahead. Yeah, you can. You can end it whenever you want. You can either end it while you're ahead, or because there's 3 rounds and you have to win 2 of them, it's like best of 3. Sometimes, like because I'm 1-0 up at the moment, it doesn't matter if I don't win this round. Like I could make them, I could either go for a 2-0 and go strong on this round, or I could go weak on this round and make them lay lots of cards and then like sacrifice the round and then save some for the 3rd round and then try and win on the 3rd round. It really depends what sort of cards they've got and what they lay. Oh bloody hell. Piss off, Gavin. You fucking dick. Right, so because I don't really know what sort of cards he's got, I don't really want to waste one like these, because obviously they've got a special ability. They double when they're next to each other. That one would if I had another one. So when there's only one of them, it's just a standard 5 value card for the middle row. I don't want to use that. Hang on, what have I got in my discard pile? The only 2 things I can pick up is a standard 2 and a standard 4. That's from League of Gentlemen. So they're not really worth using my discard. That one, hang on. That one, because that's got a plus on it. Choose one card from your discard pile and play it instantly. So I'm just gonna lay, because without the other one that goes with it, that is just a standard 5. I'm just gonna lay that just because it's a bit of a crap card. Go Jenny, go 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 go. So this one's a bit of a difficult one because I don't know whether to go for a 2-0 or to lay not a lot and sacrifice the round and then go strong on the third one. It's a bit difficult. So I'm just going to lay just this standard. Where's the soup talk? It's Gav that likes the soup. I don't mind soup. Right, so there's no point using that because that will scorch their front row. So obviously there's no point using that. There's not much point using that because that's one. Can you have as many cards as you like on each row? Yep, you can lay whatever you want anywhere. There's no point really using that one because there's not much in my discard pile that's worth picking up again. So I'm just going to shove that on the middle row. It's just a standard 6. See, he might have the other one. That one he just laid, obviously, is the same as that. So if he's got another one of them, then they'll be worth 10 each. Right, I still don't really know what to do because neither of us have laid any strong cards. So it's a bit of a tricky one. Are you local? This is a stream for local people. So I think I'm going to lay. And also, I have got a horn which doubles 1 row. And I've got a decoy, which means I can bring a card back that I've laid. But there's not really much point doing them yet. So I think I'm just going to lay a standard 6 for the back row. See, that's a bit rude. Because obviously they've laid that fog, which has made everything in the middle row a value of 1. Because I haven't got a clear weather, I can't do anything about that. I could use the horn on the middle row, but then that would only make them 2 each, so it's a bit pointless as well. I don't really know what to do. It's a bit of a toss-up between trying to go for it, but if I go for it, I've got to go for it and try and get a 2-0. But it's a bit of a not really sure, so I'm just going to lay one of those because I can always use that decoy to bring it back again if I decide I don't want to carry on with the round. But if they've laid a 5 on the front row, I don't think they're going to put the ice on the front row to make everything value of 1. So I'm going to take a risk and lay that, and see now they're worth 8 each. And it's always a bit of a worry if they've got a scorch card. Oh, before they laid that horn. Because a scorch card, the one that's green all over, that scorches and gets rid of every highest level highest value card on the board. Before they laid that horn, that 16 was worth 8, so it would have scorched their 8 and my 2 8s. But obviously now, if they scorched it, they can't scorch it because they've got a 16, so it wouldn't scorch any of mine, if that makes sense. I think I'm going to have to try and go for a 2-0. So I'm going to horn that front row and hope that they don't go a bit crazy and scorch. Ah, see? They've scorched it. They've got rid of my 2, but they've got rid of theirs as well. So that's not the best use of a scorch card. So now I'm going to use this one to pick up a card from a discard pile, which I'm going to use that and hope they haven't got another scorch card. What are they bringing back? Ooh, spy card. Now, I was going to use that decoy to bring that back into my hand and then use it again to put the other one of those down, and then they'd be worth 16 each again. But I might pick up that spy card instead to get 2 extra cards. So I use the decoy, swap it for the card I want to bring back to my hand, and then see what that... Oh, that's a good card. That is the highest... That's Siri, and the Geralt one is the same, is the highest value hero card, obviously with a value of 15. You can't do anything to that. You can't scorch it. It's not affected by weather cards. You can't use that card and bring it back into your hand. Once it's laid, nothing can affect it. It will always just be worth 15. You can't do anything to it. So I'm going to lay that spy card, because I've got to go for a 2-0 now, I think. Now that is quite good. What have they done? Ah, okay. They've used their lead card. Now my lead card is not the one I thought it was. The one I thought it was a horn for the back row. That's one I thought I had it on, but obviously I haven't. That is a clear weather card, which is exactly what they just did. So there's no point me using that leader card. You can use your leader card at any point in the game, but obviously you've got to be a bit careful when you use it. Right, so now I have got Dandelion, who is essentially a horn for the front row to double it. Yennefer, who is a hero card, like the same as Siri, not affected by anything, but also it's got the plus on it, which is 1 to pick up 1 from your discard pile. So that's quite a good card as well. So I think I'm going to use that to pick up that other bloke for the front row, that one. And then obviously they're worth 16 each again. But I've opened myself up to a scorch card because I've got them 2 16s are the highest level cards on the board. So if they've got a scorch card, it will just scorch my 2 16s on the front row. So much horn! There is so much horn. Right, so I'm going to have to go... See, right, what I could do now, I can either go for it and try and win 2-0, which, unless they've got something very good, chances are I'm going to do. Or I could skip the round now because I'm winning 73-66, and because if they lose this one, you're winning now, so can you not end the round? Okay, yeah, because they have to win this round. So if I skip it now, which I think I'm going to do, if I skip it now, they've got to lay another card at least, because they've got to beat 73. Which obviously they've done easily. And actually, I'm quite glad that I did that, because I might not have won that round. Because now they've only got one card. Oh no, they've drawn an additional card, which is not good. But they've got to go first. Oh shit. See, that is a value of 10 hero card, which I can't do anything to. So I'm going to lay Dandelion, who is effectively a horn for the front row. See what they've got. Ooh, and now a total waste of a dragon, because obviously I can't scorch that 10. If they'd laid, say, a normal value of 4 card on the front row next to that 10, if I scorched it, because the total is more than 10, it would have scorched the 4. But obviously it's a total waste of a dragon, but because I've laid Dandelion, which is a horn, it's doubled that to 14, so I won the round because it was more than 10. Hence winning the game! Does that make any sense? Am I talking a load of bollocks? Would it be worth me showing you the entire deck to show you what different cards do? Or shall I just play another game and see what we get? Well, you've lost me and I know how to play. Fuck off. Very complicated, but it's starting to make sense. Hey, Lord! If you didn't hear me earlier, thank you for the raid. Play another game, okay. Right.
Congratulate you on your victory.
Shall we continue playing? I think I'll stick with Northern Realms for now, because there's 5 different factions you can have. But obviously, if it's still a bit confusing, it's, you know, it's just going to make it crazier. So I'll stick with both of us playing on Northern Realms.
Oh, yeah.
As you wish. Would you prefer I use my strongest deck or a weaker one?
I think we'll go in the middle again, because then he'll have some decent cards.
Maybe a moderately strong deck? That should be fair.
At your service, sir. Well then, let us play.
Right. I think what I'll do... that's why I can't show you weather cards. I've got none in my hand. I've got 3 decoys, because you can only have 10 special cards. So I've got 3 decoys, 3 horns, 3 scorches, and a frost. The reason we choose a frost is because with... Hey, Shaitanus! How you doing? I don't know if I've seen you in the chat already. Sorry if I have and ignored you totally. Yeah, the reason we've got a frost is because we know with the monsters deck, they have a very strong front row. That's why we've got the frost, because obviously it turns it all to 1. Oh, you just got here, good. I didn't ignore you then. How are you? Are you alright? I'm trying to teach people how to play Gwent. I don't know if it's going well or not. I need to change my leader card. Right, leader cards. As I was saying, you can play your leader card at any point in the game. There's different effects you can have. You can put a fog, which is the weather card for the middle row. Clear weather. Double the back row. Destroy your enemy's strong... Oh, that's essentially a scorch card for the back row. Look, similar idea to the dragon with the front row. Got me more than 10. That's obviously for the back row instead. I think I'm going to have that one, actually. That's a pretty good one. So, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of some shit cards out of this hand, because you don't need to know what a value of 1 card does. It's pretty obvious. Doing good. Dog's a bit mopey. Her tail got nipped in her trim, so keep an eye on her. Oh, poor doggy. Right, I'm going to get rid of some of these shit ones because, well, they're very self-explanatory. It's a level 1 card. I don't know why they're still in there. I'm going to keep that spy card. I'm going to get rid of him. Get rid. Because you got to have a minimum. And now you can teach me Gwent, because I suck at it. Barely beat the fat Baron fella to get the special card from him. Honestly, the more you play it, it just clicks. But I'm going to get rid of some of these shite cards, because there's no point having them. Yeah. You have to have a minimum of 22 unit cards, which is that bit in the middle, if you can read that. So obviously, the more shit ones you have in your hand, the more chance you are of being dealt them. So I'm going to get rid... There's not that many shit cards, actually. I'll keep that. I think, actually, I might get rid of some of these, because they're just standard cards. And then anything above a 6, you don't really want to get rid of that. I'll keep them, because obviously they're the ones, they stand next to each other. Double. And if you've got 3 of them, they triple. You'd be quite lucky to get all 3 in your hand, though. Right, I'm going to start now. So I've got 35 unit cards. Obviously, that's a lot more than the 22. But they're all quite good. So I'm going to start the game. To be honest, dog is less bothered than the wife. She was freaking to lead and took a while to stop. Tried to tell her it's like us getting a cut finger or head. Perks blood vessels close to the surface, but it looks worse than it is. Aww, poor baby. Right, these ones adds 1 to all units in the row. They're for the back row, so they're kind of useless, but so they may get swapped. You can change 2 cards to start with, by the way. Right, so we've got there's Geralt. Look at him. As I say, hero card, not affected by anything. Once it's on the board, it's on the board. That's it. Obviously, that's quite a strong one for the back row. 6s are alright. That one's just a standard 5. It's alright. That one's pretty useless on its own. So I think I'm going to swap that for a Scorch card. Lovely. And swap one of them for Ciri. Perfect. She's enjoying extra fuss. John! Evening? I think you're a bit early, mate. How are you? We're learning. We're trying to play Gwent. Right. I have a spy card. So it's best just to lay that first, because you get 2 more cards. And obviously I've got another hero card. And they've just used their decoy to take the spy card into their hand so that they can use it, obviously, to get it. So chances are they're going to lay it next round. So I'm going to save that decoy to pick it up again. So I think I'm just going to use a shit card just to get rid of it. I thought they would lay the spy card. Cat cut the top of his ear, bled like mad. He was on fast. More put out than I was prodding him all over to find the bleeding. Aww. Right, so I'm just going to lay another standard card, I think. See what they're going to do. Ooh, now, this is a bit interesting. Because with my leader card, destroy your enemy's strongest siege units if the combined strength of all his or her siege is 10 or more. So obviously if I use that, it will scorch that 8 they've just put on the back row. So, trouble is now, that 8 is like a pair. Like, you know, you have the 2 together and they're doubled. Because that's what that handshake symbol means. So, I think I'm going to save that and see if they put another 8 on there, because then it'll get rid of both of them. Oh, she was flicking blood around, bless her. Yeah, so I think I'm going to save that, see if they lay another one of them 8s because it'll scorch both of them. Right, that is a scorch card, by the way. So if I laid that at the moment, it gets rid of the highest value that is on the board. So again, that would get rid of their 8. But if I'd already laid that, it would get rid of my one as well. Right, I think I'm just going to lay that just to waste a go a bit. See, that's quite interesting. I'm still waiting to see if they lay another one of those 8s. Right, I think I'm just going to lay him. Again, just a value of 10, hero card, not affected by anything. And just see what they do. I'm starting to think they haven't got another one of those 8s. But I don't know. So I'm just gonna lay. Oh, you cheeky bugger. Now you're laying it. Right, spy card. Luckily I've got a decoy. I'm going to have that spy card and I'm going to lay it to get 2 more cards. They obviously haven't got another one of them 8s because they would have laid it. So I'm going to lay that, see what I get. But it's because they've passed the round, I'm going to make sure I win this round. So I need either to lay 10 or to scorch some of theirs or something. So rather than waste a card, I'm going to use my leader card to scorch that 18 on the back. So obviously now I'm winning 29 to 20, so I can skip the round and win that one. And because I'm using the Northern Realms deck, I'll get another card because I won the round, which is quite a good one. I've got that one, which means you can get one out of the discard pile. So now I've got 8 cards, they've got 7 cards, so it's a bit iffy whether I'll be able to go for a 2-niller. Like if I had 8 cards and they had like 4 or 5, I'd be thinking, right, lay everything I've got, we're going 2-0. So I think I'm just going to lay just some standard cards, because obviously if I don't win this round, there's another round after this. So you've got to save your cards, because on the whole you don't get any more. Right, now I don't really want to lay that 6, because if they've got a scorch card, because their 10 is a hero and doesn't get affected, it will scorch both of my 6s. So I'll lay the 8, so if they do scorch it, it only gets rid of the 8 rather than the 2 cards. And because I've got that, which picks one up from the discard pile, I'm going to have a look and see what I've got. Obviously you can't pick that up, but you can pick any of these up, but you can't pick hero cards up. So any of these standard cards I could use. So there's nothing amazing there obviously, so I'm just going to save that for if I need just, to lay a card. So I'm just going to put that down. I'm trying to save my stronger cards for in case there is a third round. I think what to do. Actually, I'm going to use that and put I'm going to actually, because I was thinking of putting that 6 for the back row down, but I'm going to put the middle just in case they put the weather card on the back row. It's a bit iffy to have all your cards on one row, because if they've got a weather card and I haven't got a clear weather, I'm pretty buggered. See, they've used their medic, I think it's called a medic, to pick up the spy card, so I'm going to use my decoy to have that, to get more cards. Obviously just another standard. So I'm going to lay a spy card, get 2 more cards, hopefully something good. Well, essentially 2 horns, which obviously is not too bad. So I'm thinking of using a horn on the back row, and obviously that 8 on the 8 on my back row go to 16, so obviously they could scorch that, but they can scorch it at the moment anyway because they haven't got anything above an 8 that isn't a hero card. So if they laid a scorch now, it would get rid of that 8 anyway, so I may as well horn the back row because it's still at the same risk of being scorched anyway. I often think of using a horn on any row. Are you being rude, Mr. Reed? Right, now, I'm in a bit of a predicament now because it's very even, obviously 56 to 55. So I could go for it. But the trouble is, if I skip the round now, you were restraining yourself. If I skip the round now, they've got to lay another card because they have to win the round. If they win the round, because they're Northern Realms, they'll get another card, which I don't really want. So I'm going to go for it. I'm going 2-0, and hopefully it works. But the trouble is, I've got a scorch card that I can't use because I will scorch my own 16. So I've just got to go for it and hope for the best. And obviously it paid off. So I can lay him. Obviously he's not going to double a hero card because nothing happens to him. Right, so let me just work out. Hang on a minute. 72. So if, just to show you, because I'll still win, just to show you, if I'd have scorched it, it would get rid of my own one. But obviously I've still won, so it don't matter. How do you say Korok? Korok? Oh, is that Zelda? Nice. Is it making any sense? Woo! What are you wooing at? Woo! I think we're going to have to play that Zelda again. It's making sense slowly but surely. Right, so do you want me to play another game? Or show you the different, not the entire deck, because most of it is just value cards, isn't it? But show you the different types of cards and what they do? Or play with a different deck, which all the hero cards are the same, all the value cards are the same, but you just have slightly different, like different abilities on it. Yeah, you're explaining things. It's definitely making more sense of things having played a bit. Ah, okay. Meep! Nice meep. Yeah, because we've got the entire deck for all of them, but I must admit I'm not very good at using like the monster deck, or like me, I make sense slowly but surely. As long as you make sense, lad, it's fine. Right. So if I get out of that, because it's good having him, obviously no spoilers, but he's there and you can just like practice because he's got all decks. So if I show you, we'll stick with Northern Realms again because that is the one you start with. just to not
Played the
complicate
Northern Realms
things.
quite
I've only
Yes,
ever
you-
played Northern Realms,
Would you
never got to the
prefer I use
fancy
my
cards.
strongest deck or a weaker one?
The Nilfgaard deck is a good one. It's got loads of spy cards in. But yeah, Nilfgaard and Northern Realms seem to be fairly equal, but I don't know, you just get used to a certain one. The Monsters deck can be really good. Yes, I never really got on with Monsters. But that's got a lot of ones for the front row, hasn't it? So go middle of the road again.
Maybe
I'll
a
just...
moderately
Because there's
strong
probably
deck.
some cards
That
that we
should be
haven't
fair.
actually
What's your
seen.
service, sir? Well then,
I'll just quickly go through the deck. Obviously, on the left is the ones that I haven't got in my deck. Well, in my hand, if you like. The ones on the right are the ones that I have got in my hand. Middle of the road, let's is an unusual sentence. It is really. It doesn't sound like very good English, does it? Right, so starting with the ones on the left-hand side that I haven't got in my hand, apart from a Frost. The Frost, the Fog, the Rain are weather cards, which Frost is the front row, Fog is the middle, Rain is the back row. Makes every card to 1, apart from if it's got a horn on it, it'll be 2, or if it's got them ones that... I always say they hold hands because it's got a handshake symbol on it. But the holding hands one that double each other, they'll be 2 each. Clear weather, obviously. The Skellige Storm, I can't actually remember. Oh, it's a weather card for the middle and the back row. These ones with they look like traffic cones, don't they? I'm not sure what they actually are, but if you lay, I can't remember which way around it is. I think if you lay that card, it will automatically make that card appear as well. It's like a summoning card, if you like. But seeing as we've only got that and that, it's a bit shit. And they're just standard cards. Obviously they're the holding hands ones, but they're worth 1 each, so they're a bit shit as well. Right, so they're all the ones that I haven't got. Obviously, decoy card we've seen. You swap it for something on the board. Horn is double. Scorch gets rid of the highest level. Apart from hero cards. All the hero cards. There should be more than that. Where the hell are all... further down. Right, hero cards, as I say, is just a standard... Whatever number is obviously the Geralt and Ciri are 15s. You just put them on the board. Nothing can affect them. You can't use them again. They're just on the board. You know. Obviously Triss is the same. Yennefer is the same. Apart from whenever you lay her, you can take a card out of your discard pile as well, which is what that plus in the heart is. Horn is double, you say. Sounds like a good night. Mate, it's a great night. Obviously we've seen the dragon. That is essentially a Scorch card for the front row. And it is also a value of 7 for your front row. But the value of their front row has to be 10 or more, and then that will Scorch the highest one. Obviously it won't Scorch a hero card, but the hero card counts towards the 10. Just standard value. That Mysterious Elf is a brilliant card. It's a spy card, so obviously you lay it and you get 2 cards. But it's also a hero card, so they can't pick it up with a decoy. And also it's worth 0, so you're laying it on their side of the board, but it doesn't add any value to it. So that is a great card. Dandelion, essentially a horn for the front row, but he's worth 2. Pretty self-explanatory. Obviously just another hero card. All standard hero cards. That one obviously is an 8 for the back row, the holding hands one. So if you lay both of them, they're worth 16 each. Standard. Spy card again. You pick 2 cards up, but they obviously get a value of 5 on their side. And they can pick that one up. Holding hands 5 for the middle row again. Holding hands 4 for the front row. Spy card again. Oh. Obviously that one 5 for your back row, but it's got the plus in the heart, which means you can take a card out of your discard pile as well. Spy card again. He's got a value of 1 and he adds 1 to everything on your back row. That's pretty much it. So, would you like to see another game? Would you like to see another deck? Would you like to see another game with a different deck? Or use the same deck and get him play something different? Or... because I don't mind what we do, it's just... what do you think will make it make more sense? Because when we play this, you know, obviously we want it to be one more game. It ain't Stardew. Because obviously when we play it on stream, we want it to make sense to you. Because at the moment it's just, well, we're playing a game. You don't know what the hell's going on, but we're playing a game. So we're thinking play another game. Do you want both with Northern Realms again? It's a rare one. Right, you can decide amongst yourselves for a sec. I really need a wee-wee. And of course, because Gav's not here, I'm going to mute the microphone so you don't hear me going for a wee-wee. I'll be back very, very shortly. I'm going to put my fancy waiting screen on as well. See you in a minute. Hello. Right, I'm going to catch up with the chat. Play what? Simon Tatham's Puzzle Collection. Never heard of it. Don't get lost or killed. I didn't. I made it. Don't say Candyman into the mirror while wash your hands. I didn't. I wouldn't dare. Crazy. You can see your Xbox stream is exactly 20 seconds. Yeah, I think ours is about 17 seconds. Right, so have we decided what we're doing then? One more on the Northern Realms, or... I can't believe we've been doing this an hour already. I didn't think I'd get a half-hour stream out of Gwent. I love Gwent though. It's a great game. We'll tell you what, I'll play as Northern Realms still, and then I'll choose a different deck for them. I'm a rational woman of sorts, and I still would not say Candyman into a mirror. How many times do you have to say it? Is it 5? I've got a mirror. My hairbag's here, hang on. Right, I've got my hairdressing mirror. How many times do you have to say it? Is it 5? I'm getting brave. 3? Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. Nope, nothing. Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. No, nothing. It's alright, Ginna. You're safe. I can put my mirror down. I'll get brave. I'll look after you, don't worry. Right. Get comfy again. I've done it just to prove how tough I was. And Jew was never heard of again. I'm so brave. I am. Either brave or really thick. One of the two. Right. I will play as Northern... Oh, I've already started it. We'll have to do 2 as Northern Realms. Right. 2 horns. That's quite a good spy card because obviously it only puts a value of 1 on theirs. They add 1 to the back row. It's a bit useless having 2 of them. Again, another horn for the front. That is a really shite hand. So, I'm going to get rid of the worst ones and hopefully we'll get something decent. So I think I'll get rid of one of them because you don't need 2. It's not bad. I might get rid of the other one actually. Nah, bit better. So first thing I'm going to do is lay the spy card because you might as well just lay him first. So I'm going to lay him. What did we get? Oh, did we get the other one of them? Yeah, we did. Right, so he's decoyed that, so chances are he's going to lay it. So I'm going to save that decoy to pick it up when he lays it on my side. I think I'm just going to lay just to waste it because that's an alright card, but it is a bit useless because I've got 2 other horns anyway. It is 5 times. Hang on then. I did say it 2 lots of 3 times. Candyman, 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 Candyman. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. No, nothing. Not convinced I did the Bloody Mary one right, but I've done it now. Right, where were we? I'm just going to lay just some standard value cards. Now sing Candyman. Sing Candyman. No, thank you. Are you talking about the Christina Aguilera song? Right, what we got? See, there's not really a lot been laid yet, so I'm just laying some of my kind of rubbish cards. Ooh, see now, if I use my leader card, it will scorch them 2 14s on their back row. So, I'm going to do that, because it's a bit rude, isn't it? I think that was quite rude. See, now they've laid my spy card back on my side. So, I'm going to use my decoy. That is a good song, actually, I do like it. To pick up that, so I can lay it down again and get 2 more cards. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know they'd got one as well. And I haven't got another decoy, so I've just got to leave it there, which is a bit of a shit. But I can lay that. I might pick up a decoy, maybe. No, I've got all 3 of them. That's pretty good. they'll be worth 12 each. Right, I think, seeing as I can't pick up either of those spy cards they've put, I'd rather Charlie and Chocolate Factory or Candyman. Because I can't pick up either of those spy cards they've laid on my card because I haven't got a decoy. And because I'm winning 33-6, I'm going to skip that round. Because if they want to win the first round, they've got to lay quite a lot of cards. So they may just pass now. Yeah. See, if that was me, I wouldn't have passed then. I'd have won that round. Because then you get another card. And you're 1-0 up. So, obviously those three all go together. So if I lay one of them, I've got to lay all of them really, or there's no point. And that is back row that goes with that. I might lay them first because they're not worth as much. So does the Scorchburn doubled, tripled cards or take out the highest base point cards? It takes out the highest value that is on the board at that time, whether it's been doubled, tripled, whatever the highest number is. So say if I laid one of those, it would only be worth 4, and the Scorch would take out that 4 and their 4. If I laid both of those, they'd be worth 8 each, so Scorch would take out those 2. Right, seeing as I've laid that, I might as well lay that because it's going to add 1 to it. See, a Scorch would take out that 7. Groovy. And see at the moment, if they had a Scorch, it would take out my 7. So if I double it, it will be a 14 and it will take out that 14. So either way, if they Scorch it, it's that 7 that's going. So seeing as I've got a couple of horns, I might as well just risk one of them. Because it's going either way, if they Scorch it or not. Right. Now I've got to decide whether I want to go for a 2-0 or just throw the round. But then obviously, because then all the rounds, if they win the round, they get another card. But also, if I lay them 3, chances are, hang on, how much will they be worth? I think they'll be worth 12 each. I can't remember now. I can't remember if it triples or if it doubles the double, if that makes sense. Like if you have 1, it's 4. If you have 2, they're worth 8. I'm not sure if the next lot are 12 or 16. Can't remember now. Yeah, I'll lay that. We'll soon find out. See, at the moment, they're safe because obviously I've got 14. So if they Scorch anything, it'll be the 14 that goes. If I put this last one down and they're 16 each, which I don't think they are, but if they're 16 each, they can Scorch all 3 of them. But I think it'll be 12 each. Yeah. So they're still safe because if they've got a Scorch, it'll take out that 14 on the back row. If I didn't have that 14 there, it would take out all 3 of them 12s. So that you always have to be a bit careful of that because obviously that's a lot to lose. Now, ideally, I would horn the front row because obviously that's going to add 36 onto my total. But it would take it higher because they'd be worth 24 each. They're obviously higher than that 14, so they would be the highest value on the board, so they could Scorch all 3 of them. So I don't really want to do that. So, I think I'm going to throw the round because I'm winning. So they've got to lay quite a lot of cards to win that round. Okay, it wasn't that many, but still. See, it's hard to know what to do sometimes because now it's 4 cards each. But I've got 2 hero cards, so I can lay them, and I know I'll definitely be able to use my Scorch card because obviously hero cards can't be scorched. So I'm just going to lay them, see what they lay, and then just use my Scorch to get rid of their highest value card. And it's good that they've gone first because they'll lay everything before I do. So I can just waste this horn. And then they're about to lay their last card and I can see what it is. And then I can use my Scorch. Oh, that's unlucky for them to have 2 fogs. Because I've already won. But because I want to be rude and I don't want to waste my Scorch, I want to get rid of that. And I won. That was quite a good hand, actually. Well won. Thank you very much, dear. Right, so do you want me to play with a different deck, or do you want me to stay with this deck and get him to play with a different deck? Like, do you know what's going on, basically? Is it making sense? Do you want me to stay with this deck so it can carry on making sense? El Scorchio, mate. We've played this a lot. A lot. Either really, maybe him swap. Okay. Well, I just thought, if you always play with Northern Realms, then stay with it. To be fair, it doesn't really make that much difference. Really. But, yeah. I'll get him to swap them.
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction?
Right. So we don't want Northern Realms. The Nilfgaard is very similar to the Northern Realms. It's got a lot of the same cards, but just with a few extra spy cards maybe, but it's very, very similar. Scoia'tael is, I think it's dwarfs and lots of, they're strong on the middle row, but they have a lot of different cards. The monster deck is obviously monsters. And Skellige, oh, if I remember right, is, I can't remember now. Kind of like monsters, I think. Yeah, the bottom 3 are very different. So choose which one you'd like me to play. Scoia'tael, which is dwarfs, monsters, or Skellige, which I think it's similar idea to monsters, but just different monsters. Bye, John. Thanks for coming. Lovely to see you. Well, not see you, but talk to you, I suppose. Well, Scoia'tael. We'll do Scoia'tael first. We can go through all of them if you want. You'll have to let me know when you're bored of watching Gwent, because I could play it all day.
Scoia'tael. Sound all right?
As you wish. Would you prefer I use my strongest
Now.
deck or a weaker one?
I think we may want a bit of a challenge. So, strongest.
Feeling lucky today.
I'm going to lose.
Use your
I'm going to get my
strongest.
ass
Your
handed to
service.
me.
Well then.
But you don't want to win all the time, do you? It's boring, isn't it? So, Scoia'tael. I think Scoia'tael tend to be quite strong on the I think they're the ones that they have a lot of cards that can be used on either the front or middle row, if I remember right. But then that doesn't really help us. I didn't realise I'd still got these in here. Get rid of them, they're not worth a lot. I tend to keep 6s and above because 6 is quite high, unless it's got an ability. Stick with that. You don't have too many cards in your deck, because obviously the more lower ones you have, the less chance you are of getting dealt your good cards. And amazing ability. No. Right. We've got 2 of them. Pretty good. Spy. That's pretty useless on its own, so we'll count that as just standard 5. Reasonable hand. Nothing amazing. So I think we'll swap that for Siri, obviously. That's good. Right. Keep. We'll keep them 2. Obviously keep the spy card, keep her. Get rid of one of them. Oh, nice. I just got dealt the 3rd one of them 4s. Just filling in as one she's not here. Front middle row would fit with their terrorist guerrilla style if they're the guys who remember from the previous Witchers. We've only played Witcher 3. So, right, because that 6 they've laid in the orange, you know, where Ciri's obviously got a sword, that one's got the back row, that's got the sword or the bow and arrow, so that card could be placed in the front or the middle. Let's just lay some. Oh no, I've got a spy card. I'll lay that first. I forgot about that. Nice decoy. Right, that tells me they're going strong on their middle row. I can't really do anything about that because I haven't got fog or anything to bugger up their middle row. I also don't have anything to lay on my middle row because obviously if they're going strong on their middle row, they're not going to put a fog or anything. So it's a fairly safe bet that you could put a lot on your middle row as well. But obviously I've got no cards for my middle row, which is always good. So I'm just going to lay a front row one. Okay. So I need to win this one because then I'll get another card and I'll be 1-0 up. So I need to put 12 or more. What do I want to put down? Oh, it's difficult. I think I'm going to put that down. Oh, I don't know whether to use my horn or just to lay another 6. I think I'm going to have to lay that other 6 and then save my horn for when I put these 3 down. So I'm going to lay that. So obviously I'm winning 18, 17, so I can pass around. I like to win the first one. Unless they go really strong and you think, you know what, I'm not going to lay a lot, I'm just going to let you lay all your cards to, like, use them all up. And obviously I've just got Dandelion, who is essentially a horn for the front row. I don't think I got that decoy, did I? I don't know now. Oh, I don't know. Right, so I think I'm just going to lay him because I've got another horn, so it's not the end of the world if I end up not using him. That is a total waste of a dragon, because if I'd got a value of 10 on my front row, they could have scorched some of it. If I'd have laid all 3 of these, they would have scorched all 3 of them. That is a shameful waste of a dragon, and it's rude. If Northern Realms gets an extra card each time, what do the other factions do? I don't know. I don't think I can find out. Oh, that's their leader ability, a horn for the middle row. I don't know, actually. I don't know how to find out. Get on Google, Lou. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think with monsters, they have one random card that stays on the board after the round is finished. I think Scoia'tael always gets to go first. I can't remember with Nilfgaard. Oh, with Nilfgaard, if it's a draw, they always win. Whereas obviously if it's a draw, you normally both lose. But with Nilfgaard, if it's a draw, they will win. Yeah, I think that's it. I can't remember the Skellige. We haven't used the Skellige deck much at all. Right, what are we laying? I'm just going to lay that. Nilfgaard wins draws, yeah. Oh, you cheeky bastard. That's a bit of a waste of a Scorch as well. He's not playing very tactically at all. He's being a bit shit. I'm going to risk... Well, they can't Scorch that at the moment anyway. You rude bastard. Oh, they can Scorch it. I forgot Dandelion's there. He doubles it. What a wanker. Well, they've used 2 Scorches. Surely they haven't got a third one. There's only 3 Scorches in the game. What a bastard. Well, that's quite good, though. Still got 2 of them. You wanker. And I haven't got a clear weather. Fucking wanker. Right. So, I can now lay her, because they're not affected by weather, so it's still 15 for the front row. So they've actually got to lay quite a lot. Oh, you bastard. Right, I don't really know what to do now. Because there's no point me laying that dragon, because it'll be worth 2, and then it'll be a draw and we'll both lose anyway. So I haven't really got a choice. I could use a decoy to get something back. I think I might use that just to get one of them back. Just for a little bit more value for the next turn. I've got a feeling they're wasting cards. Right, I'm not going to win that round. So I'm going to skip it. Sacrifice the round, and we'll find out what the Scoia'tael thing is, hopefully. I'm sure with Scoia'tael they always go first. Ah, here we go. Perfect. Right, they laid that card, which is like a summoning card. So them other 2 5s must have been in their deck. You have to have them. You know, at the very, very start, when I was saying we'll get rid of all the shit cards out of it, like before you actually start the game, you have to have all of them in your deck, because then when you lay that one, it summons all the other ones. Do you want to know why that is perfect? Because my dragon will Scorch the lot. Because the value was more than 10, and they're all the same. So it Scorched the lot. Much rudeness. And now, because I brought that back, I can lay that. And I can lay my horn. Perfect. That worked out a lot better than I thought it was going to actually. Ta-da! See, that's one of the times when it shows you that sometimes you need to sacrifice a round to be able to win the next one. Because I've played games where, like on the first round, they've laid so many cards, like 100 points, and I've laid like 20, and I've sacrificed a round, and they've used up loads of cards. You think, what's the point? what is the point? There isn't any. Right. Pro gamer. Who are you kidding bleeding now? Really, really, really not. But I appreciate the gesture very much. Oh dear.
I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
Right. Same again? Shall I get him to play with a different deck? Shall I play with a different deck? I must admit I don't really know the other decks that well. I could use Nilfgaard, but it is very, very similar to Northern Realms, so there's probably not much point me playing as Nilfgaard. Monsters. Okay. I'm not playing as monsters. I'll get him to play as monsters because I
Do
can't.
you wish to play
I'm-
against any particular
Don't know it
factions?
very well. Right. Monster.
I'm a witcher. So
No need to
monsters.
shoot your bolt to
Assume.
catch them,
Would
whereas you
prefer
keep
I
your
use my
cards
strongest
instead.
deck or
Yeah.
a weaker one?
We'll go strongest, why not?
Feeling lucky today. Use your
Feeling
strongest.
What's
lucky.
your surface say?
So is Gwent starting to make sense?
Let us play.
Right. I know that monsters are very strong on the front row, which is why we've got a frost in the deck. Now, I would put another frost in the deck because then obviously you've got more chance of being dealt it, but I don't really want to get rid of anything else to make room for it. Because you're only allowed 10 special cards. Yes, definitely is. Good. Good. So I think I'm going to leave it as it is. I think actually I might change leader cards because that one is a very good card, but if you're playing against somebody that's not, say, Northern Realms or Nilfgaard, who are quite sort of standard, like they've got good cards. There's a Bullrug in the Monsters pack. There should be, because we've got all the cards. Yeah, with Northern Realms and Nilfgaard, they seem to be like fairly strong across the board, like front, middle and back are all fairly strong. So if you're playing against them, one to destroy the back row is quite a good one because they'll probably have a fairly strong back row. Now I know with monsters, they're very strong on the front row. Scoia'tael are strong on the front and middle. So there's not much point having a back row destroyer because they're not going to have a really strong back row. So I think what I'm going to do, this is actually the one I normally have, which is essentially a horn for the back row. Because I know I've got quite a strong back row. So that's the thought behind that. Let me just make sure I haven't got any more cards to put in. No. Right. Start again. There should be every card on here because we've done all the quests for getting every single card. So it should be. Right. Oh, 2 spy cards. That's a good start. Not bad. Obviously you want to keep all your hero cards. And anything with a decent ability, like obviously the dragon. They're fairly high value, but I'm going to get rid of that. See, that's a bit shite as well. Get rid of that again. And I gambled it and got Siri, so obviously that paid off. Sometimes it doesn't, and you'd swap it for something shite. Here we go. Oh, that was quite a rubbish one. I think we'll have to have a couple of goes on the monsters because I want to show you how strong they can be on the front row. It's ridiculous. So, I'm just going to lay my 2 spy cards because obviously if you ever get them, you might as well lay them first. Decoy, that's nice. That is a really good card because they've laid a spy card on mine. It hasn't given me any value And because it's a hero card, I can't pick it up, which is rude. I'm just going to add to their front row now because I'm so kind. So you've got a couple for the back row, not bad. Well, that's a bit rude. They've passed on 9. So I need to have 10 on the board. So I think, because my hero leader card is double in the back row, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got quite a lot for the back row. So I don't really want to lay any of them because I'll save them for when I'm going to use my leader card. I think I'm just going to use one of these because I've got a couple of them. I'm going to use that one just to win the round. Simple as that. So I'm winning 10-9. So I'll skip the round. They're going to come hard. They're going hard on the second one. They're going to go strong on the front row. I can almost guarantee it. So I think I'm just going to not waste them, but just get rid of a couple of cards that ain't really any good, really. Because that surprised me. That was a complete waste of a Scorch. I've got a feeling they're going hard on the front row. So the plan... well, that really surprised me again. That was, in my opinion, that was 2 complete wastes of Scorch cards. What's the point in that? Right, if they're going to be a twat about it, I'm going to lay one of them because they can't Scorch that. Yes, it is Lou, the most obscure creature I can think of. I don't know Lord of the Rings as well as that. Obviously I've seen it, but... Right. Not really sure what to do now. I could try and go 2-0. What have we got in here anyway? Oh, not a lot. It's hard to know what to do now. I think I'm going to lay Siri. Because I've still got quite a lot of cards saved for the third round. Here we go, front row summoner. See, that is an absolute bastard. That 5 on the front row is an absolute bastard. If that had been all 4s, I could have scorched all the 4s with my dragon. If I use that dragon now, it would just get rid of that 5. That's rude. So, I think I've got to go 2-0. I'm putting me back row down. Here you go, another summoner. Still can't Scorch it. See, the annoying thing is, how many cards is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If they laid one more card on the front row, which is a standard one, not a hero one or anything. If I had a Frost for the front row to make them all 1 each, as long as there's 10 cards, so there's a value of 10, I could lay my dragon and Scorch the lot. But I haven't got a Frost, which is much rudeness. There you go. Oh, that damn 5. If that 5 wasn't there, I could Scorch all them 4s. Do you know, they've only got one more card. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Even if they've got a Scorch and get rid of that back row, which they haven't. Oh, you bastard. Now, I'm not sure. Right, if I lay an 8, that'll be... that'll take it up to 51. And then if I double it, that'll be 26. So yeah, I can do it. I can do it. So if I lay my lead card, which doubles the back row, which of monsters are heavily based on European myths, so no ball bag, I mean ball rug. Right, leader card, double back row. Scorch, the 10. Decoy, the dragon. Use the dragon again. Scorch the lot. I like that. That was very, very rude, wasn't it? It's rather enjoyable to completely desecrate somebody. And then I'm just going to lay the highest one for the front or the back because I've got horns on it. Much rudeness everywhere. Do you know, I think there's a trophy on this. I'm not sure if we ever did get it. Like, if you get, I think it was something like 180 something, 187 or something like that. If you get that much in one round, that's a trophy. I don't think we got it. I'm not sure. Bloody Nora. Fucking right, mate. I love this game. Love it.
Congratulate you on your victory.
Do you know what? I like destroying the monsters.
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Yes, I want to play against the monsters again. I want to kill them all.
I'm a witcher, so monsters.
As you wish.
Exactly.
Would you prefer I use
Strongest
my
deck.
strongest deck or a weaker one?
And I really, really want the Frost and the Dragon combination.
Well then, let us play.
Because there's nothing more satisfying in this game than scorching the entire front row when it's got loads on it. That was their strong hand too, yeah. I know. Do you know, I think I might, just for the monsters, get rid of one Scorch. No, I'm not. I'm going to get rid of a Horn and put a Frost in to try and get the Frost Dragon combo because it is awesome. So we've got 2 Frosts in our deck now. Hopefully we'll get given one. Yeah, I think that trophy is 187. That rings a bell. Right, no Frost, obviously. Oh, finally got the elf. It's an okay hand. I've got lots of hero cards, but trouble is, you can't really do much with hero cards. The only good thing about them is that they can't be scorched or anything like that. But, like that hero card, that's not a great card. Get rid of that. Not a brilliant hand. But we'll see what the... Because we've got a spy card. See what that gives us. Another spy card. That's good. Here we go. That's a fairly shy one. Right. Another spy card. Nice! I haven't got my dragon. What was I about to lay? I've totally forgot. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lay a couple of these because I'm hoping that they lay loads on the front row so I can frost it and scorch the lot with a scorch card rather than my dragon. Hoping. Because obviously if I lay hero cards, they won't be affected by the scorch. Oh, you arsehole. Right. Lay that. Nice. Now I've got 2 of them. Obviously they're good. So I might as well pass the round because I'm winning. They've obviously passed. I haven't got any more spy cards to lay. So I might as well pass the round. I don't like going first. Right. I've got a feeling they're going to go strong on the front row now because they pretty much threw the first round. So, if I want to do my plan of scorching the entire front row, I'm going to lay hero cards. Because obviously if all their front row is frosted and worth 1, if I've got like say that 8 on it, it'll just scorch the 8, so there's no point. But these don't count towards anything scorch wise. Oh, come on, lay your front row. They're being rude. Come on, lay something on the front row. Thank you. Nice. So, I am going to... What am I going to do? I am going to use my leader card, which doubles the back row. I know I haven't got anything on the back row, but I've got another horn anyway there, so I can always use that for the back row next time. So it's just like sometimes you just want to waste a card to make them lay another one. So I'm going to use that because if I'm laying that, it says to them that I'm going to lay things on the back row. And then another one on the front row, that'll do nicely. So I really, really hope they haven't got a clear weather because I'm going to frost their front row. If they've got a clear weather, then it's all over. That is perfect. Perfection. So now, all of them are worth 1. So, I think I'm fairly confident. I'm fairly confident. If I scorch it now... Gamage! Sorry, I've been concentrating on the game. How are ya? Horn, you say? Yes, dear. Right, now, I'm 99% confident that because all of them hero cards are not affected by it, and because they're all the same value of 1, that entire row should disappear. Let's hope I'm right. There you go. Much rudeness. Much rudeness. Should have waited another go because I would have got rid of them 2 as well. But I didn't want to risk them having a clear weather and just waiting to use it. So, really, I could quit now because I've won. I'm winning. I won the first one. I could go 2-0. Yeah, I'm really good, thanks, Gamage. We're enjoying Gwent. We're doing a learning. So, I could quit now and I'd win. But where's the fun in that? So... Oh no, I wouldn't necessarily win, sorry, because they've got 2 cards left. My bad. Getting ahead of myself. They just scorched that 4. Oh well. I love this game. I don't even care that they've scorched that. See, they've passed now. So, I don't know how much I'm going to get. I don't think we'll get the 187 thing. But we can try. No, we won't. It's not going to be anywhere near. That's a shame. I'd love to get that trophy. That's a shame. That's a damn good attempt. Just lay that somewhere. 135. Not bad. Not bad. I do enjoy playing monsters because you get to absolutely batter them.
I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we?
Any requests for next? Did you want to see him play the Skellige deck? Or have you had enough? I'm happy to keep playing all day. But if you've had enough and you're bored of it, please do let me know. I'm having a drink as well. So you can't double horn around. No, you can only use the one. Because even if you had Dandelion on the front row, who's essentially a horn and worth 2, he would double everything. You can technically put a horn, like a normal horn, on that row, but it would only double Dandelion. It wouldn't like double it again. Doesn't work like that. Definitely not bored. He's learning. Good. Let's have a look at the Skellige deck. I can't remember that one very well.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
We'll have a look at the Skellige, and then I'll perhaps just say surprise me, and then it'll just choose a random one.
I use my strongest deck or a weaker one.
Strongest, obviously.
Today, use your strongest.
At your surface, sir. Well then, let us play.
Right, I think I'm gonna go back. I don't know whether to take that frost back out, because that's only really good for monsters. Actually, I'm gonna leave it as it is. I think. I don't know. Actually, no. I want to get rid of that. Put the horn back in. Right. Let's go. Oh, that's a good start. Oh, we like that. It's pretty good hand. I mean, lots of hero cards, but then there's not really much with abilities. All of these, like, shaking hands ones, but they have to be the same. So I'll swap that. That's good, because I've got that and that. I don't think there's much point having Dandelion, because I don't think I've got anything for the front row that can be doubled. So I'll swap him. Not bad. I'm going to head off. Thanks for the stream. Catch you later. Bye, lad. Thanks for coming. Thank you for the raid. Do, 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 do. We're going to bring Geralt out, are ya? We can do that as well, look. Geralt. Right. Oh, that's a holding hands one. Right, okay. So that says to me they're going to go strong on their back row. Or they've at least put something on their back row, so they're probably not going to put a rain down to bugger up the back row. So, I'm going to lay that. No, they're not going to bugger up the back row. They've just horned it. It's not going to happen. So, I'm going to lay that. I'm not going to lay the other one yet, because obviously that will make it 16. Oh, I was just going to say higher than theirs. But I think I'm going to do a bit of a rude and scorch them two, because chances are there's only 2 of those cards. So I've got rid of both of them. So now they've passed. I'm winning by a mile. I've got no decoys to bring anything back, which is a bit of a shit. But I might as well pass. It's a bit shit that I've laid 1-8 and I can't bring it back. Because I can't get the double holding hands bonus now. And I've got one of each of the holding hands ones. And they're all different. Right. I just go low. Oh, they did have another one. That's rude. I'm not going to go mad on this one because I think I might throw the round. Maybe. Ooh. Okay, I thought that was going to summon something. Maybe that's the thing that gets summoned. Hang on. Transforms into a bear when a Mardroem card is on its row. Oh, yeah. It's like two cards that go together and they lay the other one and then that one turns into a bear that's worth more points or something. Something like that. I think I might throw the round. Because I'm winning and they've got to win this one. So they've got to lay at least one more card. And I've got quite a strong hand for the third round there. Actually, no I'm not. I'm going to use my leader card, which doubles the back row, because that'll be absolutely pointless with them 3 cards on the next turn, on the next round. So I might as well do that, and it just makes it even harder for them. There's that Mardroem. Ah, there you go. And I can't scorch it because it will do my 16. Actually, I think I'm going to lay one of them because they've got to win. Okay. That I was not expecting. They've passed, so they obviously haven't got anything else. So I'm not going to scorch because I'll scorch my own. I wasn't expecting that. They obviously have got 2 cards in their hand that they can't use for whatever reason. It's a bit weird. I don't love the Skellige deck. It's a bit weird.
Congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
Quite happy playing Gwent
Do you
still.
wish
I
to
can't play the
against any
Witcher.
particular faction, sir?
That's why we're doing Gwent. Because I can't control like proper Witcher. We'll go for a surprise.
Not really. You choose.
I can't believe I've been playing this for 2 hours. That's crazy. Right, I think I'm going to stick with what I've got. I think it works quite well. It's probably the strongest hand, well, the strongest deck that I can get, really. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with that. Scoia'tael. Yeah, Scoia'tael always go first. That's what their thingy is. I didn't notice what the Skellige one was, actually. I need to finish RDR2 so I can go back to The Witcher. Gav finished RDR2 yesterday morning. Finished the story. Very good. Obviously no spoilers. Very good. Yeah, Scoia'tael always go first. Northern Realms get an extra card if you win a round. Nilfgaard always win on a draw, rather than you both losing. Monsters has a random card stay on the board. You want to get on it, Lou. Obviously when I finish my stream, obviously. I can't remember. Did anyone notice what the perk was for being Skellige when they were playing? I didn't notice it. Right. See, them two are pretty useless on their own. Oh, nice. I've got 2 of them. Definitely keep them. Keep. Because my leader card doubles the back row. I think it's chapter 6 and then 2 epilogues in it. I keep doing all the other stuff, so not progressing with the story very quickly. Yeah, I want to keep them because obviously my leader card doubles the back row, so it makes sense to keep them. I'm going to get rid of him. Better. And I might keep that one actually. And because I haven't got anything for the front row that can be doubled, I'm going to get rid of him for my dragon, which is much better. I know the law of other stuff. Fell asleep on the floor last night, so I was trying to bust someone out with poker in Valentine and was too tired. That's a rude card. I haven't got a spy card at all. Okay. So Scoia'tael, they're going to be good on the front and middle. Which means they may have rain cards to bugger up the back row. I'm just going to lay that one because it's sort of the lowest level kind of useless card. See, that one could have been front or middle. That's very clever of them not to put it on the front because obviously I can't use my dragon. There's so much else to do in the game. Yeah, Gav's been on it a lot. Loves it. We were thinking if we can get a pad that works of streaming the first Red Dead. We were thinking of doing that because we were thinking of giving The Witcher a rest for a bit and do something else. Like a similar idea, a big story game. And everyone seems to be nuts on RDR2 at the moment, so we're thinking of streaming the first one actually. Some of the challenges are crazy. Think Survival Hunter 1 I'm on at the moment is kill 6 cougars with a bow. Do it. Yeah, we haven't got a pad that works though, so we're hoping to maybe borrow one off Gav's brother. See if he's got one that works. Because we don't really want to buy a pad for the PS3 that we're not actually going to use. Put him down. Because I think Gav said it'd been about 8 years since he played the first one. See, the trouble is now, all of this for not the dragon, all of this for the back row, you kind of need to lay it all together at the same time. To get the best out of it. But then I've got the dragon, which is completely pointless at the moment. Oh, you can lend us PS3, but that'd be great if you don't mind. It's a pain every time a cougar shows up and my horse throws me. I have like one shot before it tears me a new hole. Nice. So I'm just reading the chat. Well, I think I'm going to lay that just to sort of waste a card. They have got a lot of cards. I think I'm going to have to lay some for the back row because I haven't really got anything else. I haven't even got a Scorch really. Not the best hand. If you can wait till the Extra Stew, I can bring it then. We'll perhaps have a word with Gav's brother and see if he's got one. And then if he hasn't, then definitely we'll take you up on that offer. Thank you. Because we were thinking of maybe doing it in 2 weeks. Because I don't think we are going to be streaming next Sunday. Because we're going to my parents. So we probably won't be back in time. If I only had a Scorch for the middle. So we'd probably want to start it in a couple of weeks. I suppose it's only a week before. I'll see what Gav says anyway. I think he's fell asleep, you know. He hasn't been on the chat for ages, has he? Ooh, I can scorch that now with my dragon. I'm going to do that. That'd be a bit rude, wouldn't it? Ha! I knew that was coming. Bastard. I don't think I'm going to win this round, because if I lay that 8, I've got to lay the other one, because there's no point laying one, and then I've got nothing for the next round. So I think I'm going to use that to bring one of these back, just so I've got something a bit extra for the next round, because I'm not going to win it. They've got a very strong hand. Gav's not even in the user list anymore. He's probably fell asleep. He weren't feeling very well this morning. Yeah, I've got to throw that round. I'm not going to win that one. Yeah, I'll let you know. Thank you. I don't think I want to win this game. See, that's the trouble when I've just had cards of value rather than cards with like different abilities and things. I'm just not going to win. And I've got to win this round. Oh, you wanker. See, now, if I use my horn, I'll only have 12, so obviously it's not enough. If I use one of those, it's not enough. If I use both of them, I've got nothing left. If I use one of those and a horn, I'll have enough, but I'll only have an 8 left. So I would rather use that. Definitely won the round, got something left. Probably won't be enough, but I've got something left, and I'm going to win a card for winning the round. Hopefully it's something good. No. Well, I'm going to lay that one first anyway. I don't think I'm going to win this. Didn't have a very good hand at all. No, I'm not going to win this if they've got them. Because all I can do is lay that. That's all I can do. And they are going to win easily. We've got 3 cards left. There you go, they've already won. Rude! Much, much rudeness. First defeat though, not too bad.
This time, my boy. Would you be interested in a rematch, sir?
Yes.
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
I'll just get him to surprise me again.
Not really. You choose.
My first defeat. That was a really tough match. I didn't have very good cards at all. I'll leave that as it is. My first defeat. Skellige deck. Don't really know that much about the Skellige deck, really. See, that's not... Even though I've got hero cards, that's not a brilliant hand either. Got a couple of discard ones. Get rid of him. Oh, picked up a spy card at the last minute. Hopefully this spy card will give me something decent. No. Ah, that's the equivalent of dandelion, the horn, but for the back row. That's a bit rude. Right, seeing as I've not got anything else for the front row, I might as well use dandelion. Because it's a bit of a waste of a horn, but seeing as I haven't got anything for the front row to double, I might as well. And now I win a card. That's probably why we always use Northern Realms. That's a very good card. Thank you very much. Because with the Nilfgaard, the perk of winning, if it's a draw, you win. That seems a bit shit, doesn't it? I mean, how often is it actually a draw? It's not. So they're getting an extra card is definitely good. Oh, that's another one of them ones that transforms into a bear or something. The Skellige deck is quite odd. Right, I'm going to use one of them just to waste it. Right, I don't think I've got anything in my discard pile I can pick up that's any good. No, not really. So I can use my back row things as much as I want because I've got that and that. That means I can pick two. I can get two of them back next round or the third round. No, this is the second round, isn't it? So actually I'm going to put that down because I'm going to go for my back row, I think. They don't seem to... This is supposed to be like his strongest deck. It doesn't seem it so far, really. Summoning card. See, that's not a lot, really, is it? See, all of these are safe from Scorch because they've got a 10 on the front row. They've got two 16s on the front row. How I wish I had a Scorch or my dragon. Much rudeness. I think Wanty! Hello! They're still not going to Scorch because they'll get rid of their front two row as well. The two 16s on their front row as well. What are they bringing out? Spy card. That's fine. I haven't got a decoy, but I can use one of these discard ones to bring it back next time. So, I think... Because I don't think, unless I laid quite a lot... You know what? I'm going to lay... Seeing as I've got the two discard ones, which means next time I can pick up two cards from my discard pile, and I've got a horn, I can afford to use more cards because I know that I've essentially got two extra cards next time. So, I'm going to make them use more cards. Because even if I don't win this round, it doesn't matter because I'm 1-0 up. I'm making them use all their cards to make sure they win. Because I'm a bit of a bastard like that. We're in a cafe. Nice. How was the outside? You sound like you don't know anything about the outside. Whoa! Shit me. They just, in case you didn't catch that, they laid that, which is a summoning card, which bought that out of their deck, which is 3 the same now, and they're all worth 24 because they've got Dandelion who doubles them. Quite rude. Right, I'm not going to win this round because I'm so far behind, but that's okay because they've used most of their cards. So I'm going to skip that, and it's fine. 0 out of 10, would not recommend going outside. Nah. Ah. That's their ability. You fucker. You absolute fucker. Their leader ability was to empty my discard pile back into my deck. So my 2 pick up one from your discard pile are useless. Well played, sir. Well played. I've got to hand it to them. That was fucking awesome. Well fucking played. That was well played. What's with all the question marks? What have I missed? What have you not understood? I'm not going to win now. That was fucking well played. Bastards. Bastards. I'm not going to win. That was games. If you know how to use that Skellige deck well, that's a bloody strong deck. Bastards. You're confused. I can't go through it all again. It's been 2 hours. I can't do it all. Lots of learnings.
This time I won. Would you be interested
Fair
in
play
your
to
games?
him. I tell you what, one T, you'll have to watch it back, and hopefully it will make sense. I can't go over 2 hours of stream. Actually, it's more than that now.
May the best man win.
Do you
They
wish to play against
used,
any particular faction, sir?
What did they use first? That because they had the Skellige deck, because each deck has an ability. Like my one is to get a new card whenever you win a round. G-Jod. Their ability was to, I think it was to choose 2 cards to have left on the board, and they started with 2 that double each other, and then they used their leader card, which shuffled all of my discard pile back into my deck. Now I had 2 cards in my hand. That meant I could choose a card out of my discard pile to play, but obviously I couldn't because they'd shuffled them back into my deck. Bye, Woody! Enjoy the football. No, it's not an amazing ability. We've already been there, done that. No, thank you. See you later, Woody. Thanks for coming. Right, surprise me.
Not really. You choose.
We'll stick with what we got. It seems to be working quite well. Nilfgaard. We haven't seen Nilfgaard yet. It's very, very similar to Northern Realms, but I think they've got more spy cards. Let's have a look. Not too bad. I think that Dandelion one's useless because I haven't got anything for the front row, so I'll swap him. That's not a great hand. Not a great hand at all. I've only got a decoy to pick that up. I bet if I horn the front row, they'll scorch it. And that would be a waste of their scorch, in my opinion, because that's not much value there. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. So, I might as well pass the round. I'll win that round, get another card. They've obviously let me win that round. That's a fairly useless card. So, they've got to win this round. So, I think I'm just going to have to try and make them lay lots of cards. Yeah. I think I'm going to stick with my lower level ones. And try and make them lay lots of good cards. Look at 3 random cards in my hand was their leader ability. Right, I'm going to keep my cards under 10. So if I want to use my Scorch, I can. Because obviously any Scorch at the moment would get rid of their 10. What a waste of a dragon. Bloody hell. Because also with Nilfgaard, if it's a draw, they win. Alright. I don't think I'm going to win. You know what? I'm going to risk Horn in the back row. I've got to. It's the only way I've got a chance of winning this round. My dad keeps confusing Bob Marley for Jacob Marley. Nice. This is a toughie. Come on, horn your middle row so I can scorch them 2 10s. Fuck's sake. I can't lay that last card. Bastard. Right, I'm still winning. So I'm going to save them 2 for the next round. They have to lay another card to win this round. To stay in the game. You watch them horn the middle row. Oh no, maybe not. Oh, this is going to be a close one. Oh, glad they're going first. Oh, you bastard. They're going to bring out a spy card. Oh, okay. No, they're not. Come on. I'm not going to win this anyway. Even if I scorch their dragon, it's a draw. And they win on a draw. Fuck. They win on a draw. Bastard. Oh, is that 3 losses in a row? It was going so well. Bastard. I'm not stopping this stream until I win a game.
Would you be interested?
I'm good, thanks, Wanty. How are you doing?
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Rude, isn't it, Lou?
Not really. You choose.
We'll stick with what we got. Skelliger again. See, I don't really know Skelliger. It's hard to play against a deck you don't really know. Oh, not bad. Not a bad start. See, I've got quite a lot of value cards, but I haven't got anything that really does anything. Oh, that's rude. Right, I'm going to get rid of him. Spy card, thank you. Very rude. Haven't won a game for ages. I'm going to lay that first. Because now I've got a very strong front row and a very strong back row. And hopefully I'll get something that does something. Thank you. Scorching Horn. Lovely. Don't really need a horn because I've got Dandelion for the front row and my leader card for the back row, but right, I think I'm going to lay Dandelion. I think I'll lay one of them because they still can't scorch it. But if I lay the next one, they could. I've got the Scorching Horn. That's a gamble. That is a gamble. I've got a feeling they're going to scorch it. Or not. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Damn it, I haven't got a decoy to bring it back. I don't think I can do anything. No, I can't do anything. All I can do is pass it. Oh well. At least I won the round. Get another card. That 4 I've got left is useless though. I picked up Geralt. That's a good one. So I might as well lay that because it's useless to me now. Right, I think it should be safe to lay on the back row because if they've laid that, chances are they've got another one or they're not going to muck up the back row. What are they bringing out? Spy card, you bastard. Right. I'm going to lay her because she's pretty useless. Come on, give me something I can scorch. Nothing. Right. I think. See what they do. They may scorch that. But it's okay if they only scorch the one. I can deal with that. I don't think they have got a scorch. Either that or they're saving it. Oh, they have. Okay. I'm going for it. I've got to. Summoning card. What does that summon? A lot, I think. Oh, shit. Oh, if only I hadn't laid them, I could have scorched all 3 of them. I don't think I'm going to win this round, so I'm going to let them have it. I think. Or, if I did a scorch, I'd get rid of my 2 12s, but they're 3 12s. Nah, it's not worth it. Nah, I've got to throw the round. Oh, don't know what they just picked up. Right. Last round. Gotta go all in. I don't care if you get rid of my discard pile. I haven't got a discard picker-upper card. So, we're laying Geralt. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha. Eat a dick. I won one at last! Woohoo! At last! Ha? Ha. What don't you get? Anything in particular? Honk to you and all. Oh, my leg's going dead. Right, perhaps have one more go.
On your victory. Shall we continue?
The ha. Oh, it's because I scorched all their 4s. I was being rude. Because they had, I think it was what, 4 4s, and I managed to scorch all of them. I was being quite rude.
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Yeah, the trouble is now, because I'm playing again, if I keep losing, I've got to keep playing until I win another one. So, I think we'll keep going. If I win this one, we'll raid someone. Excuse me. If I lose, we've got to keep going till I win again. Honks honkily. You do honk. Ooh, Northern Realms. And I'll get the frost on this one. Typical. 3 spy cards. Excellent. I don't really want that on this one. Don't really want that either. What did I just get? Oh, I don't know. Well, I've got 3 spy cards to lay, which is a great start. It's quite unusual, actually. That's most of my spy cards that I've been dealt. Nice. Decoy's always good because they're going to decoy mine, put it back on mine. We must venture back into the outside. Bye, 1T. Thanks for coming. Have fun in the outside. I vaguely remember it. Nice. Right, I'm going to lay that. See, Spy Card City, isn't it? Nice. With Dragon. Look at that. All these spy cards to pick up as well. Great. I'm going to pick up that one because it's worth less. All the spy cards. Craziness. That's all this one is so far. Laying and picking up spy cards. Nice. I might as well pick up that other one. Got quite a few cards to keep us going. I really hope they horn the front row as well, because then I can scorch all their mates. That'd be quite rude. I'm going to Make them keep laying cards. Get rid of some. Go on, who on the front row? Oh, can't now because that'd be a 10 anyway. I'm going to scorch them 2 8s because I'm rude. Right. I think I'm going to lay one of those. Well, I might as well lay the other one now, because they're pretty useless on their own. And win the round. There we go. Lovely. I think I'm going to have to go for a 2-0. Got so many cards. I'll get another one now. Nice for the back row. I'm going for a 2-0. Do you reckon? Got a lot more cards than they have. They're bringing out a spy card. Rudeness. Just because I haven't got a decoy left. I was going to lay some of these. I can't do anything to them. I've got one of them as well. I haven't got him. Right, I suppose I'll start laying some proper cards. What have we got in here? No. Oh, we have a spy card. I'm going to use Yen to bring out a spy card. Because I'm a bit rude. So I want even more cards. Not too bad. They've got a lot of hero cards as well, actually. Right, they've laid a 6, so I'm safe laying a 6 because they can't scorch it. Well, if they do, they'll scorch their own as well. Yeah, that's fine. Keep laying 6s. That is fine with me. Yeah, that's even better. Right. They're wasting cards. Oh, right, they're passed. Right, they've laid an 8. I haven't. So we can scorch that. We can lay that. And that. We can use that. That's a damn shame. 133. I tell you what, it would take a hell of a lot to get to that. I think it's 187. I mean, can you imagine how many cards you'd have to have? Quite ridiculous.
I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
Yeah, go on. I'll get hooked on this
May the best
game.
man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
I want to play against the monsters. We haven't done that one for a while.
Monsters.
As you wish. Would you prefer I use my
I don't think
strongest
I've done
deck
monsters
or
on the
anything?
strongest one. Sure you're not thinking snooker? That's 147, isn't it? I'm sure it's 187 you got to get.
Feeling
I don't think I've done
Use
strongest
your
monster
strongest.
deck.
What's your sense?
I think we did the middle one
Well then,
when we chose monsters.
play.
Don't think we've done monsters since we've randomed it. So I think I'm gonna take a horn out and put another frost in because it's monsters, because they're very strong on the front row. I want to have a look, see what their leader ability is. Oh, that's probably one of my favourite cards. Oh, that's good. Oh, not bad. Not bad. I'll get rid of him. That's better. That's essentially a horn. Yeah. Only swap the one. I want to have a look, see what their leader ability is. Oh, get over there. Discard 2 cards and draw 1 card of your choice from your deck. That's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Discard 2 cards and draw 1 card of your choice from your deck. Right. Spy. Nice. Get another spy card. Yeah, go on. You lay all your front rows. Go on. Get them all out. I'll probably let you have this round if you do. Not bad. Rude. I haven't got any decoys. Not over enthralled with these cards. I mean, if you had 2 shit cards, you could drop for the perfect card. Yeah, true. They're being a bit rude. I only need to lay 2. Actually, I'm just going to use one of these horns because I've got a few of them. So we can skip that. I'll get another card because I win. One of their cards will stay on the board. Yeah, what do I get? Geralt. Lovely. Right, they're going to go strong on the front row because they didn't on the first go. So I'm just going to lay, because that one's fairly shit. What a waste of a dragon! Again! Good grief. Go for it. No, I might as well go for it now. See, they seem to have a lot of low-level ones. The trouble is, if I put that one down now, them 3 are going to be worth 15 each, and they'll scorch them. Didn't really think that one through very well. See, they've got lots of low-level ones. Fuck. Right, I'm laying them. They're not really any good to me as they are, so... I thought they would scorch. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a frost right now. I might as well use that. It might make them lay more cards. In fact, I may act. Oh, you bastard. What a bastard. I knew it was coming. Well, I tell you what. Good luck winning the third round. That's what I mean about saving your cards for the third round and sometimes sacrificing a round. You don't need to win every round. What the hell have they got in their hand then? Oh, how rude. I don't even need all my cards. That was a really poor game. Wasting my dragon. Rudeness. Rudeness. That was far too easy. Far too easy. That was a bit boring, it was so easy.
Congratulates you on your victory.
You played badly. Badly. Right, what time is it? Oh, we normally do till 3. Blimey, I can't believe it's 2:45. I was saying to Gav earlier, because he said he didn't want to stream because he keeps coughing and snotting and he did look quite bad this morning. And I said, well, you know, seeing as it's Witcher Sunday, I could do the Gwent tutorial. Because I can't control, like, to play this game properly, I can't do that. And so, yeah, trouble is, am I really going to get, like, a full stream out of playing Gwent? And here we are. It's been nearly 3 hours. Craziness.
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular
I perhaps will do one more, because then that will take us to about 3 o'clock. Unless it's a quick one that just
Not really.
win
You choose.
easily. I'm going to take that out again. I think I'm going to put my horn back in. I think the horn is probably more valuable. Right, we'll play that. Yeah, never thought I'd get a 3-hour stream out of playing Gwent. It's a bit crazy. I love this game though. I think it's a great little add-on. That's a bit of a gamble. Never mind. Got no spy cards or anything. I don't think I want to win this one. I haven't got a very good hand at all. I can see how it is addictive. It is good. Does it make sense? Do you think you'd be able to play it yourself and, like, when we play The Witcher properly, you know, you'll realise what's going on rather than just looking at it and going, what? This is quite weird. We've got a load of the same cards. Cheeky bastards bringing Geralt out. I think I'll keep to magic me. Yeah, I think I understand the basics now. It would take a while to learn the tactics. Yeah. But well, it's not anything though. The only way to learn it is by playing it though, isn't it? We've played this a lot. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I was waiting for it. Oh well, I'll get him to waste the scorches on that then. Cheeky. Trouble is, I don't want him to win this round because he'll win another card. but other than doubling the front row, which is a bit pointless, I can't do anything else because I need to save them two for the next round, and the horn preferably, and I can't scorch because I'll scorch my own. So I might as well at least make him lay more cards to get rid. Cheeky bastard. Oh, very cheeky. Well played though. Not feeling this one. I don't think I'm going to win. That's cheeky. That's a bastard move, that is. Got to waste them now. That was rude. No, it's not rude because now I've got that and I could pick up the other one of them. Not another spy card. Okay. Bugger, I shouldn't have laid that horn yet. It's not going over well. You absolute bastard. How lucky can one person be? Oh well, enjoy your afternoon. All time to hit the PS for some RDR2. Bye, Showtowers. Thanks for coming. Oh, I can lay a... That's a better shout. Nice. I bet I can't use it. Ooh. Go on, lay the 6. I'm gonna scorch it. I'm gonna scorch your ass. Try. Still not gonna do it though. Which is rude. What we got in here? Oh, that's a gamble. There's a gamble I've got to take. Okay, this is getting weird. I suppose you didn't just download the Gwent game and play that instead of playing through The Witcher that way. We, do you mean the proper Gwent game? Because we did download that, but I think we've got to give it a go because we didn't love it. It just seemed overcomplicated. I can't believe how many cards I've actually just got. And you want to see something else that's a bit rude? Quite rude. I didn't think I was going to win that. Genuinely didn't think I was going to win that. That was crazy how many spy cards come out at the end. Absolute madness. I'm chuffed with that. I am chuffed with that. I congratulate you on your victory. What time is it? 5-2. Right, one more. Absolutely, last one.
May the best man win.
Unless I lose, and then we'll do another one. Right. Surprise me.
Not really. You choose.
I love this game. Oh, that's rude. So I haven't got me back row doubler. Okay. Well, that's a good start. Hmm. Wow, that is not a very good hand. Not at all. I'm banking on, because he's Nilfgaard, they've got a lot of spy cards. I'm banking on them having spy cards that I can pick up. Their leader ability cancels out mine. That's what their leader ability is. I knew they would have some spy cards. I'm very happy about it. Yep, and I'm going to pick that one up again when you lay it. All the cards. Come on, there you go. Like that. That's cheeky. Still want to beat ya. Still haven't got a lot. Right. Oh, I don't know what to do. I need to lay 12. I'm just adding it up in my head. What is that? I've only got... Oh. There we go. Right, past that. Get another card. Hopefully something good. Come on, give me something good. No, not bad. Little worse things to have, I suppose. I'm gonna lay a couple of these just to waste them because they're not brilliant. I love the music in this as well. Bit of a risk. Is it probably going to scorch that? Oh, maybe not. We'll risk that. Right. I'm not going to horn that back row because if they horn their middle row, I can scorch that 10. So I'm not going to horn that yet. Oh, if only I hadn't laid that 8 already. Depending how many more 10s they lay, it might be worth scorching my own. Possibly. Gotta do it. Oh, what are they gonna lay? Oh, you bastard. Right. I think it's going to be worth it. Oh, you bastard. Another spy card. Right. I might as well... Actually, I'll use that one. I might as well... Oh, I knew that was coming. But I'm still winning. But I'm not sure if I'm going to win by enough to do 2-0. So I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to do it. Because they've got to win this round. Bastard, I could have scorched that. This is going to be... I don't think I will win this one. Well, I've got to lay everything. They ain't got a lot though, by the look of it. So I've saved the scorch till last, so it will scorch their highest one. Which is only 5, but still, it's better than nothing. Ah, you. Oh, come on. Come on. You bastard. Oh, look at that. Lucky, lucky bastard. Oh. Well, I can't end it like that.
This time,
Fuck that.
would you be interested in a rematch, sir?
Of course.
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular
No
faction, sir?
surprise me. We're going to win this one.
Not really.
We're going to win this one, Lou. Don't worry. Don't worry. One more game. Square towel. Front and middle. Right. Spy card. It's an all right hand. That's good. I'll get rid of him. Better. One more day. I'm not playing this for another day. Right. Spy card. I'm going to have to finish soon because I need another wee. I've just downed a pint of squash. In case you wanted to know that. Oh, spy card. Not bad for the back row. That's it. You lay all your cards. I might let him have this one. I'm going to waste one of these because hopefully it'll make them lay more cards. Because I don't really need that horn. Because I only really need a horn for the back row because I've only got back row cards that are doubleable, and I've got that with my leader card. So actually, is it worth scorching anything? No. I might waste that as well, actually. And hopefully they'll lay another one. No. 26. You know what? I want to win that round. And then I'll get another card. They laid a fair few cards though. So that's good. Nice. I think that is one of the best cards in the game. it's basically 2 free cards. I got another horn anyway. Right, I'm going to lay all these so I can scorch if I want. Blimey, that's supposed to be the strongest hand. Rude all over him. I'm not convinced that was the strongest hand because that was really easy. I don't even need to lay any of them. 'Twas rude. Right. Getting a lot of buffering, but might just be me. No, I've just noticed that in the bottom right hand corner of OBS it keeps flashing red and orange. So I don't know what that's all about. I don't know what to do about that. Dropped frames 12.9%. Does that sound like a lot? Don't know what that means, to be honest. Right. I am gonna find someone to raid. Hope you can hear me alright. Because this is flashing orange and red. Oh, it's back to green now. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Yes, I can still hear you. Oh, it's okay. No, it's just no one was talking and the thing was flashing red and orange and it didn't look very well. I guess you shouldn't really have any dropped frames. As I came to the end though. Yeah, it says dropped frames 13.1%. But I have no idea what that actually means. I just know it's not a good thing. Dunno. So, let's find someone to raid anyway. I can't believe we just made Gwent last 3 hours. That is crazy. Crazy. Right. Let's find somebody to raid. Anyone that you'd like to raid? Who's online? J-Dub's online, unless there's anybody else. I say we seem to raid Jay every week. So a massive lag now due to the buffering. Oh, what? Is it being rude? I don't know what to do about it, so sorry. good. I'm glad. Right. Yeah, I'm happy to raid Jade. I mean, we seem to do him every week, but which is fine. But you know, if there's anyone else you ever wanna do, thank you for coming though. I really appreciate it, guys. Sorry it was just me. Hope it wasn't too boring without Gav. J Dub .x. Right, set that up. Right. So we'll go and raid J. And it's a Gavju raid, as you know. But thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. And I hope you learned something. I hope it wasn't too confusing. But, you know. Right, I'm going to send the raid over because these dropped frames or whatever it is don't sound great. So I don't even know if you can still hear me. But anyway, we'll raid Jay. Thank you for coming. I love you all very, very much. Bye.